Well, the French anthropology until Lévi-Strauss was quite different from American anthropology. American anthropology was a cultural anthropology. It had Germanic roots, and that's a very different tradition from France. It came from Herderian views of culture, of cultures in the plural, of the incomparability and distinctiveness of each culture and the way it builds itself up from below, as opposed to the French, who had no sense of culture, that they had a sense of civilisation, of which they were the bearers. And civilization is only a matter of degree, whereas the Germans, discussing culture, were talking about differences in kind. So there was no essentially cultural anthropology. In France, there was actually hardly developed anthropology before Lévi-Strauss. And then Lévi-Strauss came along and became, he of course learned his anthropology largely in America during the war, and so I think there's now there's something of a union, although I must say that the French are more like the anthropologists were in America. For example, there's a big kinship field in France, people studying kinship. It's a very central aspect of French anthropology. It virtually doesn't exist in America. I often threaten students with telling them that on their doctoral examination, I'm going to ask them what the difference is between a cross cousin and a parallel cousin, because they don't even know those things. And I've done it, and they still don't know it. So French anthropology is in that way, I think, more like anthropology was in America, say, in the 50s or 60s.
Gobierno de México.